Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nidhi Mohan Kamal, nutritionist, fitness trainer and yogi, and in this video I will be sharing with you 5 yoga poses that you can do to improve your hypothyroidism. So keep watching. Before we begin, let me be very clear and tell you that this video should not be used as medical advice. By no means I am trying to fix your problem. You need to see a doctor, and for your specific physical issues also you need to get a clearance from a doctor or your physiotherapist before you perform any of these exercises. You would need support of a wall in some cases where I would suggest you modifications, and you would need a stool or a solid chair. The basis of all these postures is working on our Vishuddhi chakra, which is the throat chakra. So that's what we're going to be aiming at in all the postures. So for the first one, I want you to sit cross-legged in Sukhasana. If this is too much and your knees are somewhat here, you can use a block or books underneath your hips and sit on it. If one block isn't enough for you, you can even place 2 blocks and you can sit on it so that your spine is absolutely straight. So I'm going to sit on one block to demonstrate how it is. So sitting with your spine straight, shoulders roll back, chest out. Now we're going to be using a bandha. We'll be applying a bandha, which is Jalandhar bandha, which is a throat lock. So I bring my chin all the way down to my chest. I stay here like so. From here, I'm going to take a deep inhale. Exhale. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one time. Inhale. Exhale. Now from here, on an inhale, I'm going to rise up. So inhale, rise up. Bring your neck back a little bit, not all the way back, a little bit back, and from here exhale and bring it back all the way to the chest slowly. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one time, inhale. Exhale. The next pose we'll be doing is Matsyasana, or the fish pose. So I'm going to show you first the full variation. You might need blocks for this. For this posture, the first thing I'm going to do is sit in Padmasana, and from here I am going to lie down, lift my chest up, curl my back, bring the crown of my head on the mat. So lift my head and bring the crown of the head on the mat. Catch hold of my big toes and drop the elbows. Bringing my chest up to the sky, I'm going to take 5 breaths here. If Matsyasana is too hard for you or sitting in Padmasana is not an option, you can do the same thing, keeping your legs absolutely straight. And if placing the crown of your head on the mat is a problem, you can always keep a block underneath your shoulders to bring the crown of your head on the mat. We hold this posture for 5 breaths initially. Eventually we have to be able to hold it for 1 minute. The next posture we'll be doing is Sarvangasana, or the shoulder stand. For Sarvangasana, I want you to lie down on your mat with your legs straight, stretch straight in front of you, keeping the legs strong, keeping the core strong. I want you to lift your legs up, lifting that core up, supporting your lower back with your elbows like so, getting your full body in a straight line, squeezing everything down your chest from here, bringing your chest all the way to the chin. If Sarvangasana is too hard for you and you can't get here, you can always use a wall to do the same thing.
Now the next posture is Halasana. Like you are already in Sarvangasana. From here, you start bringing your legs all the way back, all the way back, all the way back down on the mat. You release your hands at the back, keeping pressing that chest deep into your chin, keeping that back straight as possible. We breathe here for 5.
If you can't reach all the way down to the floor, you can place a solid chair or a stool at the back for the same.
We come up the same way, release our hands,
and come back all the way on the floor. Now the 5th posture we'll be doing is camel pose, which is actually a deep back bend. So if you're very new to back bend, you can use the easier variation. So for this posture, I need you to curl your toes in, lift up from your hip, placing your hands on your lower back. From here, I'm gonna push my hips forward, melting my chest, curling my shoulders, taking my chest out. Now I'm going to assume that my chest is attached to a string, so I'm going to keep going down here like so. Keep actively pushing my hips forward. I'm going to go as far down as I can. Once I can't go down anymore, I extend my hands, place them on the heels, and keep opening the chest and lifting up, finding that space, pushing my hips forward. A lot of people have a habit of sinking in like so. That's not what you're going to do. You're going to push your hips forward, shoulders away from the ear, opening up the chest, and push and stay here. I hope you liked this video and you would try out these postures. If you want more such videos, please leave a comment. And if there's anything you would need help from me regarding diet or exercise, you can write to me on this email ID, and I shall see you next time. Namaste.